Welcome back, family, and welcome to our new home. Last night we drove in here, got in about 4, started unloading a little bit, not a lot. It's pretty much empty for the most part, besides the beds we set up because we needed something to sleep on. But yeah, we made it. We finally made it to Texas. Doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I know.
So, I guess I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on, I guess, our living situations in the past till now.
Started off in a shed.
Started off in a shed. When I first met Landon, I was living down the street from him. We lived in the same neighborhood. Our parents were like 2 blocks away from each other. And then when I became pregnant, my mom decided that we would move to Destin, Florida. So Landon stayed in Dallas, Texas, and we moved to Destin. And I lived with my mom for quite a while. I had Collette, then Landon came over to stay for the summer, and he actually ended up living in a shed for about 3 months. My mom was very strict about us sleeping in the same bed, and there wasn't an extra bedroom, so he slept in the garden shed in our backyard. He's such a trooper for doing that for us. Like, I don't know any other guy that would literally sleep in an actual shed for me. So, yeah, he's great. We got really fed up with the shed situation, and it just wasn't suitable anymore. It was the middle of summer, it was hot, there was bugs, it was awful. So we knew we wanted to get our own place, and it just didn't really feel like a home at my mom's house. It felt like we were living in someone else's home, and us being our own little family, we wanted our own space, our own family home. And at the time, my dad was renting a 1-bedroom apartment that he did not want to live in anymore. He wanted to move out. His lease did not end for 7 months. So he let me live there. It was still under his name legally, but we lived there for 7 months until the lease ended. It was pretty rough, but from going to a shed to that, it seemed like a mansion.
Yeah, it did.
At first at least, and then eventually it just got smaller and smaller as Collette got bigger and bigger, and it got really hard as she started to become more mobile. We had to put up gates, and then we were jumping over gates nonstop. Definitely not suitable for a family of 3. It was made for 1 single person to live there, and there was 3 of us, and one of them was a toddler, and toddlers need space.
And Collette basically ended up taking the whole entire living room.
Yeah, it was kind of like a living room, dining room, kitchen open concept. And there was just no way we could share a room with her. We wouldn't be able to get any sleep. She wouldn't be able to get any sleep. So she ended up sleeping in the living room.
And that's where her toys were, her playhouses, and it just wasn't...
Yeah, it was a lot having a desk, a couch, a living area, a playroom, and a bedroom for Collette. So we just knew when our lease ended that we needed to get out of that house as soon as possible. So come April, our lease ends, and we start looking for places. We decide we don't like Florida anymore. I didn't even really want to move there in the first place. Landon only moved there because I lived there. So we come back to Texas, and we decide to live in Austin. We're only like 3 or 4 hours away from Landon's family up in Dallas, and it just seems like a great place to raise a family. So yeah, we decided to make the move down to Austin, and we found this place and fell in love. We did not think we would get it at all.
Yeah, no.
We put in the application, and we're like crossing our fingers, praying like, oh my gosh, it would be a miracle if we could live here, because it's just so beautiful and so perfect for our family right now. I could see 2 years down the line where we kind of want some more space as our family grows. But for now, it's just perfect. It's the perfect little size for our little family. Not too big, not too small. We didn't get to see it until we came here last night. We've only seen it through pictures. So we were just blown away.
Yeah. And y'all haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah, so we're about to show you guys our new house. Before we go into detail, let me just give you the specs. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I guess we'll go with specs.
1 living room, 1 kitchen, 1 dining room, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 closets, walk-in closets, might I add. I've never had a walk-in closet in my entire life. Like, I've lived in lots of houses, my parents move around a lot, and I've never had a walk-in, so that's incredible. A backyard, a front yard, and a garage, and it's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, straightforward.
Oh, do we mention it has 10 hot tubs? I'm just kidding.
It does not have 10 hot tubs.
That's a fireplace.
It does have a fireplace. I love that. We got here and it was kind of cold. We're used to Florida weather and it's like, oh, it's kind of chilly here. Good thing we have a fireplace. Anyways, without further ado, let's give you guys our official empty house tour. Woohoo!
Welcome to my crib.
So you walk in right here and there's this little tile area. Over here we have a little linen closet, coat closet, whatever you want to call it. And then you walk in here and it is our living room. We are used to having really low ceilings, so it is incredible. I feel like I can breathe in here. I love it. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the walls are actually like a light bluish white.
Yeah, it's a light blue, but I think it's pretty.
I
Blue's
like
my favorite color.
It is.
So I dig it.
We've got this big window in here bringing in a lot of light. The fireplace, and right next to it is these shelves. That's probably my favorite part of the house, is these shelves built into the wall. I just have such cute ideas for what I want to put there. I feel like I have such good ideas for what I want to put in this whole room. I'm going to kind of flash on the screen in each room we go into, kind of like what our plan is, some example pictures as far as ideas and what our plans with that room are. But for this, we're going with the kind of general bohemian, comfy, cozy, colorful. That's how I describe this room.
Okay.
Layton's kind of along for the ride.
I've seen a bunch of her Pinterest things that she picked out. I mean, I like where we're going.
Yeah. He was like, I don't really care. I was like, what do you want to decorate? Like, what's the theme? And he's like, whatever you want. So I'm excited. I got my creative freedom. Right over here, you go right into the dining room, kitchen area. I've never had a dining room before, so that is awesome. This light fixture, I keep saying it's my favorite thing, but it's also my favorite thing. We used to have a round dining table, but with this going that way, we thought we'd put a rectangular one right here. Something gray that will kind of go good with the light fixture in the kitchen. And then you go into here, and it is the kitchen. There's a bean over there. What are you doing? Anyways, here is the kitchen. I love it so much. It's kind of like a grayish, bluish, black scheme going on. You can't tell, but once again, these are like bluish gray.
And the backsplash is really nice.
I love the backsplash.
And the countertops.
Yeah, I've never had granite. Like, oh my gosh, compared to our last countertops, these are beautiful.
Definitely, our old ones are just like plastic little wooden things that like literally would like pop off.
Yeah.
Like you could take them off.
Not to mention we have a beautiful, oh my god, this sink. I haven't even really taken time to sit here and admire this, but like, wow, this is a deep sink. This is gonna be great for doing dishes and everything.
And for giving Collette baths.
Yeah, she can just chill in here, have a whole bath. It'll be great.
Now that I see like this kind of spacing here, it looks like we can put like 2 bar stools right here. And it wouldn't be too much in the way.
And then you go over here. This is where our washer and dryer are gonna be. And right over here, okay, I keep saying it, but it's also my favorite part. I have lots of favorite parts. A pantry. In our last house, we didn't have any kind of pantry storage or anything. It was all just in our kitchen cabinets. And then in here is just the garage, nothing interesting in there, so no point in showing it. And then you leave the kitchen and head over here. And this is our bedroom. With this room, we want to do kind of a bohemian theme, but keep it really warm and cozy. Lots of warm colors, lots of wood, and just so cozy. I want to feel cozy in my room. I want to be zenned out. I just want to melt into my bed.
Yeah.
Out of all the rooms in the house, this is probably my least favorite, just because it's not super big. This is a queen size bed and it takes up a lot of the room.
I feel like a majority of our time is going to be in the living room.
Yeah, for sure. With our last house, we kind of hid in our room a lot of the time and kind of cooped ourselves up in there just because the living room was so hectic. But now we have a nice living room that we can enjoy.
In the bedroom, I don't hate it.
No, yeah, I'm not like sitting here complaining about it, but it's like our old one was bigger. Is only.
But we have 2 now.
Yeah, now we have 2, so I guess it makes up for it. The carpet is so soft. Our old carpet, oh my god, it was like rock.
It was like hard.
It was like wood.
It was like not carpet.
Not carpet. Another thing about this room, like we said, walk-in closets. Right over here in the corner.
Boom.
Walk in.
It's got 2 thingamabobbers.
3 thingamabobbers.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and say that this is all cameras, that's all cameras, and I get this section.
Oh my goodness. Probably. On the other side is the bathroom. Let me just say, our last bathroom literally had like mold under the sink.
There was leaks and stuff, and the sink was just rotting.
And it was so small. It was, like we said, built for 1 person. Me and Landon couldn't be in that room in the same time, ever.
So this is a big step up in size.
This beautiful grand mirror for me to do my makeup in. Little sink.
And a big toilet. Our toilet in our last house was like small.
It was like a little girl toilet. Like
yeah, it was like a
baby
little
toilet.
baby toilet.
I love like the wood on this. It's so beautiful.
And then what is this back here?
Oh, that's a like towel closet.
Oh.
You didn't see that?
No, the door was covering it.
Yeah, great. We're gonna have some place to store our towels now.
That's amazing.
And then we have our bath. I love those kind of shower heads, so I'm so excited for that. I don't know why, but the shape of this bathtub is just so cute to me. For the bathroom, we kind of want to do more simple and just crisp, clean, black and white because all the dark granite in here. So it'll mostly be black, and I want to put a lot of like greenery in here to kind of make it feel more fresh. And then you leave our bedroom, and there's this hallway right down here. It's kind of dark. I wish there was a light here or something, but oh well. Here is Colette's room. Honestly, I kind of feel like it's a little bit bigger than ours, but I'm not sure.
And here's her closet. That's a lot of closet space for a 1-year-old.
Since she is not quite old enough for a toddler bed, we're gonna get a crib that transforms into a toddler bed when she's ready. And our kind of theme for this room is gonna be black and white, because I feel like that's very Coco, very Collette. When I think Coco, I think like sophisticated French, black and white. So that's kind of what I want to go with in here, but then at the same time add like lots of pops of color. I was thinking a cute accent rug, very colorful.
Beanbag.
Beanbag, her beanbag's going in here. Well, I don't know how I feel about the navy beanbag with all the black and white.
We can change the,
yeah, we'll change the cover.
We'll change the cover out. Maybe pink?
Maybe pink,
Maybe
yeah.
Pop.
See, we're just kind of going along as we go. And then Collette has her own bathroom, spoiled much. And here is her bathroom. And it's really nice as well.
It's pretty much identical to ours.
Yeah,
Ours is
a tad bit smaller than ours.
Yeah.
Toilet. When we first got here, I brought her in here and I'm like, this is where you're gonna learn to use the big girl potty. Right here, we're gonna put a little girl potty right there and she's gonna go TT. For this bathroom, we're gonna go a little bit more kiddish, a little bit more of a little girl bathroom.
Yeah.
Very colorful, and yeah, little girl's gonna live here, so. I'm so happy with the house. I love it way more than I even expected to. And I just feel so blessed. I just want to thank every single one of you guys, because if it weren't for you, we probably wouldn't be able to live here, to be in this house, to be where we are. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Not only am I grateful for y'all, but I'm proud of us, babe. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
This is a big accomplishment, moving into our own home. Not an apartment, our own home. At 18 years old, we just turned 18. Like, that's crazy. I never thought 2 years back, like, that I'd be doing this right now at this point in my life.
Me neither.
But you guys have blessed us, and
we love you.
yeah, we seriously love you guys.
I'm ready to move everything.
I know, yeah, we haven't done that yet because we've been waiting to film the house first, so we're gonna go do that. Thank you guys so much for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video, Camley.
Bye.